What if I told you that that thing that you've been looking for isn't what you really need? That money, that perfect body, that car, that relationship, that's just a small, tiny fraction of what you actually need. I've spent the last 30 years making mistakes and figuring out what's truly important in life. And I wanted to share that with you here today. Let's get into it. There's a billionaire out there that would trade every single dollar that he currently has in his bank account just to be your age and have the body and mind of a young person. You have to take care of yourself because every single dollar in the world isn't gonna matter the moment that you become unhealthy and sick. Just realize what you have is a gift. You might realize you're one of the richest people in the world. There was a time when I was a broke teenager and I looked around me and I saw that people had things that I didn't have. And I felt like I needed them. I felt like I was missing something. And for the next 15 years, all I did was do everything I could to get the things that I never had when I was a teenager. And looking back, now that I have everything I wanted, I'm not somehow happy because of the things I've obtained. The time I was most happy was when I was actively pursuing and experiencing life to the fullest. In that pursuit of trying to get the things that I always wanted, that was the time that I was the happiest. You're not born into circumstance. There's people with a lot less who live extremely extraordinary, fulfilling, and happy lives. The thing that separates a sad person from a happy person is how they view the world, is the thoughts that they choose to allow into their head. You can literally create each moment. Every positive expression within yourself that you allow forward is either going to charge you up or bring you down. You're only as healthy and full of well-being is the thoughts that are allowed to take space within your own mind. And a head filled with bad thoughts lead to bad outcomes and bad feelings. And a head filled with positivity and optimism will produce results into the world that you could never even imagine. And that is not an easy thing to do, to curate the thoughts that are in your mind, but there are two wolves, and a bad one and a good one. And the wolf that lives is the one that you feed. So remember the type of thoughts you choose to feed. If you're having a bad thought, starve it. Be like, oh, I don't feel good right now. Oh, I'm thinking negatively. And then just immediately think of something you're grateful for, and it will literally change your life and the reality around you. Your mind is more powerful than you are giving it credit for. And you can have an amazing life and know that you are in control of your life and not a victim of circumstance. When you walk into a room and you've been destroying yourself with bad behaviors, no sleep, no exercise, terrible food, substance abuse. I mean, who am I describing? Maybe somebody on the street, maybe somebody who's not feeling or looking their best. How do you feel when you look at somebody like that? You might feel bad for them. You might feel disgust. You might have compassion for those people. But think about the other end of that. Somebody who woke up, moved their body, gave a hug to somebody that they loved, and thought nothing but positively about those around them and themselves. When you enter a room with that person, they won't even need to speak, and you will look at them in an amazing light because they chose to respect themselves and the world around them. And it's a subtle thing that goes beyond words. But every action that you take is either respecting or disrespecting yourself. And you just have to choose to respect yourself. You can feel it deep inside if you listen, make an action, and pay attention to what you're thinking about as you make the action. Is the action effortless and does it feel good? That's a respectful action. Or does it come with hesitation and contraction? That is disrespect. Simple as that. If you want to be respected, respect yourself. Respect the way you move through the world, how you speak to yourself and other people, and how you choose to move and what you choose to put inside your body. If you want to find where you're going on this dark path that you're stepping through and illuminating with each step, you have to fail. I have regrets about the failures that I've had in my life, recent regrets, or at least they seem recent because I haven't let them go. Regrets of spending time with the wrong people and losing time and resources. But when I think about it now, every successful person will tell you that they lost so much along the way. And it's almost like a badge of honor. Like if you went through something terrible and you went down the wrong path and you got off the train, now you have that lesson and you felt it and it hurt, and now you can move forward and fail forward and know that you're not going to make the same mistake twice. And if you do make the same mistake again, you can continue quicker than you did the last time because you've already been through it. You're starting from an experience, and forgive yourself for the actions that you chose in the past because you deserve to make new fruitful actions that bring you happiness and joy. And you deserve to grow as a human and make even more mistakes, new mistakes that will level you up in life and ultimately allow you to grow as a human being. Because if we're stuck in the same position, we're not going to be happy. But if we're moving forward, even if it's another failure, we allow ourselves the ability to grow. And through that growth, we find purpose and we find happiness. Strangers, they might see you in passing and they might have thoughts and ideas about you. But I guarantee you, as soon as you're out of their sight, and pass by them, they're not thinking about you. You could be right in front of them and they won't be thinking about you. They're thinking about what they ate for breakfast and what they're going to do after they get off of work. And it's not that serious. Live your life how you feel that you should live your life, and don't let what you think other people think about you stop you from doing that. Think about what you think about yourself most of the time. How much time are you spending thinking about a random person that you saw walking down the street? Maybe seconds? Maybe a minute? Probably not. Nobody is thinking about you and judging you the way that you are thinking about and judging yourself. So just let that go, man. You can let that go. You don't have to worry about what people are judging you for. Just continue to make the right actions and be kind to yourself when you do make mistakes. Nobody's going to judge you as hard as you're going to judge yourself. Put yourself in the right environment, man. Nobody's stopping you but you. If you're in the wrong environment, it's because you're attached to the negative emotions around it and you're not ready to move on. But as soon as you say, I have had enough, you step right out and you step right into something better. And if that's a decision you have to make, you have nothing to lose, man. Make it. If somebody is trying to hurt you or hurt your family, fight. Stand your ground and fight. But if it's over the last piece of pizza in the fridge, bro, peace of mind is worth more than $1 billion. The person that can sleep at night with no money is richer than the billionaire who is riddled with thoughts and regrets. Let things go faster. You'll thank me later. Do what you love. Play how you want to play. Spend time with the people that you want to spend time with. Eat the food that you want to eat. Do what you love while you're alive, because we can all use substances and our phones and every other distraction on the planet. But it's only putting space between us and what we really love doing. So don't waste any more time. Do what you love now. Do what you love every single day, and you will never regret a day in your life. Tell me what you love. Tell me what you're feeling. Make sure to check back in with me in the near future. Come see what I'm doing again, because I would love to have you back.